Good morning, it's Tammy. Living curvy in a stick-thin world. And I'm coming on here today to talk to you about something that's very near and dear to my heart. I was going to do a go live on Facebook because it's really an invitation to people in my area, but everyone can benefit. And I started thinking, if I do go live, once you say something, it's out there. Even if you stop the video and you delete it, it's still out there. So I thought, no, I'll just do a video and then share it on Facebook. I, as everybody, had issues in my life. If it was not feeling wanted, not feeling good enough, having very low self-esteem, we all have trauma in our life. Well, I grew up and married a man that did not love me. And we had a really rocky marriage. And then after 26 years, we had a divorce. He felt guilty. So he asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and he bought me a membership to Curves. Do you remember Curves? I don't even know if they're around here anymore. But anyway, I went to Curves. And as I'm exercising, I'm crying, and this woman asked me, what's going on? And I told her, and she said, I've got something for you. I go to a meeting called Celebrate Recovery, and I think it'd be wonderful for you. So I went to Celebrate Recovery for 3 years. The first year, I was still very angry because even though we had got divorced, things kept happening. But after that second year, God showed me that I had to take responsibility, and growth started when I started taking responsibility. Celebrate Recovery is a Christ-centered 12-step program for anybody with a hurt, habit, or hang-up. I don't know anyone that does not fall in those categories. So I went to Celebrate Recovery for 3 years. And things that I had to deal with. One question was, who have you hurt? And I had to say, my children. I was so devastated that I had let my own problems and my own unhappiness cause my children pain. I hated to have to admit that. But you know what? There were 7 other women in that room. They all said the same thing. So when you come to Celebrate Recovery, you're not a freak. You're not the only one that people's treated like this. You're not the only one that's made mistakes. We are all like-minded. We've all been broken, and we've all had a hand to play in our own reality. Now, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's not your fault at all. But sometimes we just make bad decisions. So, after my divorce, I want to say, 2.5 years after my divorce, I moved to Chillicothe, and God called me to start Celebrate Recovery. I did it one church for a year, and now I'm at Crossway Community Center in Chillicothe. And we are getting ready to open up Celebrate Recovery again. We took December off, and we are now getting ready to start over with book 1. And I'm coming on here not to talk and complain about my past and the people that hurt me or anything like that. But I want people to know, Celebrate Recovery, when you hear recovery, you automatically think drugs and alcohol, which yes, it is definitely for people struggling with drugs and alcohol. But it's for people that went through a divorce. It's for people that have low self-esteem. It's for people that have lost a loved one. It's for people that just don't feel good about themselves, or they are addicted to porn or food or smoking. It can be anything and everything. And the thing about Celebrate Recovery, I've been a Christian for 40 years. So the verses we read were nothing new to me. I've heard them many, many times, but for some reason, the questions and the people that you're sharing with, I got a different view of everything. And I went through these books at least 7 times. And every time I go through them, God uses that to teach me a lesson. And if we're not learning if we're not different today than we were yesterday and we're stuck, that's not good. We need to be growing. So I wanted to go on Facebook and tell everybody, don't feel like you can't come because you're not addicted to drugs and alcohol. Because it's not just for that. It's for all of us. It's a safe place. What is said in meetings stays in meetings. Nobody will judge you. No one will blame you. But we'll just be there to love you and let the Holy Spirit do his work in you. So that's why I wanted to come on here, because I wanted to invite everyone to Celebrate Recovery. And even if you don't live in Chillicothe, I am sure Celebrate Recovery is everywhere. Just Google Celebrate Recovery, and I'm sure you'll have a number or a location map or something where you can find one in your area. But it's a wonderful thing. It's a great program. And I know if you'd go to it, you would love the results. Because I know it's made a huge difference in my life. So, and we're going to be having some testimonies that are not to be missed. So I'm just inviting you all. We're supposed to start this Thursday, but if you are in Ohio, you know we had like a big snowstorm. So I don't know if we'll be able to have it because of the weather. But I will go on Facebook and I will say yay or nay if we're going to have it. But it's at Crossway Community Center on the corner of Jefferson and Douglas. It will be at 6 o'clock Thursday night, if any of you can attend. If you have any questions, even if you don't live here, but you have questions about it, please ask me in the comments and I will do my very best to answer it. So God bless you and have a wonderful day.